Happy Monday morning to everybody. Star Citizen had its database updated overnight. Did not wake up to a patch in the PU. And I added this little Amazon blacksmith thing to my stream. So we'll see how that works out. There we go. Getting up out of bed. I didn't know what was going to happen with the database. That always looks kind of eerie with the way the light is from above. If only I was in that good a shape. Must be a space where you can't be a nudist in here. They bake your underwear onto your character, so there is no such thing as a nude citizen. This is as naked as you can get in Star Citizen. You ever have a dream where you dreamed you got up, was walking around in your underwears or maybe stark naked? This might be like your dream. I haven't had my first coffee yet. I'm working on it. I'll wake up here in a minute. What if you dreamed you walked out of an airlock? Hey buddy, good morning. Good morning. How are you? What are you staring at? Huh? Never seen a grown man before? Top of the morning, Commander. How'd you sleep last night? Talking to you, buddy. These people are not very friendly on this space station. Look at this guy. He's still partying from the night before. I guess if you're too poor to get a hab, you can just come over here and sleep on one of these benches. There's like a crappy corner at the airport, for those people with long layovers. Hey, good morning, buddy. You know, some people think it's rude to wear a helmet inside. And watch where you're going. I'm walking here. Hey, good morning, buddy. Can I get a breakfast burrito and a thing of orange juice, please? Threw it right at his head. This just in, on Galactic News, there's reports of a man in his underwear walking around Everus Harbor, causing a commotion. Preston security has been dispatched. Stay tuned for updates. Hey, good morning. What you're looking at, buddy? Hey, how's it going? Good morning. Live around here? the beauty of space. It's a wonderful thing. Well, Commander, how many of your men are you going to kill out there today? Yeah, that's just what I thought. Not saying anything. You send your young men to death in the hard vacuum, the deep darkness of space. You got nothing to say for it, do you? That's what I thought. You should let that weigh on your conscience next time you're going out there fighting pirates. They're just trying to make a living, you know. Why so serious? Huh? What you doing? What you thinking about? So the backstory is yesterday I took all my clothes off and I took my weapons and I took the customizations off of ships to make sure they were saved in the database before the maintenance. And we're just having a little bit of fun right now. We go down to the refinery deck and walk around there for a while. Now, if I run into a room that they haven't mapped the atmosphere into, you know, my guy's going to start gasping. I ran into that on Hurston in an airlock. It was air outside, there was air inside, but in the airlock there was no air. My dude was gasping without us, and he was like falling out. Oh, here we go. See, that's exactly what happened. There was no air in the elevator, and my dude just died. You heard that bump, 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 bump. That was the heart rate. It was crazy. You'd think they would have somebody walk around just to check for rooms without air. Okay, so I'm done playing around now. Let's go ahead. Good morning, everybody. This is Star Citizen, of course. Let me see. I can check my thing. This up here, this atmosphere. If I had, like, if you could watch this all the time, I would have noticed as soon as I stepped into that elevator that there was no atmosphere, right? But it only kills you when you don't have your suit on and you're not able to walk, you know, I can see this on at the same time. And once you put your suit on, you know, then you'll have oxygen down here and you can see, and it's like, there wasn't a wipe. You can see right here. Still got my credit balance, right? So let's go ahead and put some stuff on. I'll put my put some shoes on, put some pants on. There we go. Alright, so we do that. So now we got like some clothes on. So if we take off our spacesuit, this is what we're going to look like. But let's go ahead and put on our spacesuit. So The Rust Society comes from lore, and there was like a group of traveling merchants or whatever, and they did something, and for there was a reason, and they called themselves the Rust Society. And so that's the suit I'm wearing now, is the Rust Society suit. We do have our mobi-glass on. That's always on. Let's get some med pens in here. Med pen, oxy pen. Oh, I don't have any more oxy pens. Note to self: buy more oxy pens. And put a combat knife in. Let me save these changes. Let's get weaponed up. Our primary weapon. P8. And let's put it's got the 2X on it. And the field light. Arc light pistol with the 1X. Okay. P8. Let's get us a spare. Okay, P8 spare. Arc light spare. P8 spare. Arc light spare. Okay. So now, other than buying an oxypen when we see one, we're in pretty good shape. We got our weapons on, right? We go back and we look, we can see there we are. We got a gun on our back, and we got our mags, we got our pins, we got all of our stuff. You can see there. In fact, if we go I, we got 9K of chest storage. Don't have any sodas, don't have any hot pockets, but we got that stuff. Now, my spaceships, I pulled guns off of them. So if we were going to take like a P-25, not a P-25, but Origin 325A. You see it's got missiles, it's got the gun, it's got the drives, coolers and stuff. But for weaponry, this stuff is empty. So I want to put back the attrition. So I put one attrition on the left wing, an attrition in the nose. So the size 4's got the longer range, 3's a little bit less, and then the scatter gun is a little bit different. Let's go ahead and save these changes. This will be my special loadout. Okay, so the 325 is the one that we got loaded. Now let's take some missions here. Let's do call to arms. Always except this one. This pays 18,000. Let's accept this one. Very good. Let's go make some money. Go make some money. I've scroll wheeled up my walking speed, so now I'm running around. It was more intimidating when I was naked, or underwear wise. Just kind of like slowly stroll. Good morning. Go down to the regular hangar deck, please. I want to stop and buy some water and put it in my suit. From purchase. We're going to store, stow. Put that, and then we want to get a burrito. Where did the burrito go? I just put it there on the table. Was it in my hand? No. I guess not. Let's look in my inventory. Do I have the water still? Sure. There it is. The water's in my chest storage. See? That's how it works. Let's put my helmet back on. Yeah, so that burrito didn't hang around. Bummer. 325A. Let's go get this guy. Pad 1. See, this, I got my helmet on. If there's no air in here, the only way I would know it would be to look here. And you see external atmosphere 1 ATM. So this elevator's got oxygen in it. That other one sure as heck did. Oh, I'm beginning to feel the effects of my first cup of coffee, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful to be Cuban again. Okay. Here, we got an atmosphere, right? But as soon as we go through the airlock here, notice our external atmosphere still says, it says 1, but under composition there's nothing. Let's get a little bit further out here. Now that shouldn't say 1 atmosphere. There's a vacuum out here. Alpha's going to alpha. Okay. Let's get in our spaceship. Get my joysticks up here on my desk. Let's get everything fired up. Flight ready. Notice your shields start off at 0. Takes a while for them to build up. So we're at Everus Harbor. Where is this guy in? Okay. We got a quantum beacon over here for the wreck site.
You are clear to launch.
Thank you.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Now, I want to take, not this, I want to do this, and I want to go to items, weapons, guns, attrition repeater, on. So the scatter gun and the repeaters are group 0. Oh, I think if I make that 0, they'll all fire at once. Excellent. Very nice. Probably I want another menu. Let's put this self status. Let's put that menu up there. Just so it'll be easier to see. And then we can take this one and make it shields. It's a derelict site. That's where we're investigating. Find out what happened to somebody. Well, I think I know what happened. I think pirates got him. And there's a good chance there'll be some pirates over here.
Quantum drive activated. Quantum drive deactivated.
So stay frosty, boys. Now you notice I'm not going to fly directly at it, because that'll for sure like run into wreckage and stuff. Yeah, so now I'm doing the second weapon group, and nothing's happening. So I think I got them all bound onto one, which is awesome. collision alert. I never saw anything. Oh, there's something right there. There's our lights. Now this marker right here, it's likely, they're likely to get some pirates in here on us. So if you just hop out of your spaceship when you first get here, you could be, you know, like EVAing when the pirates come. Now that stuff hitting the outside of my ship. It's like the wreckage. So we can look through. We can look through the ship. See a body in there. Definitely wreckage. Looks like there's a beacon of sorts in there. Still haven't seen a body. So let's cut off our engines.
Engines inactive.
Shields are still on. We'll definitely leave our shields on. Go exit into 0G. There's our spaceship. If we do L for lights, we get our T for our helmet light. Okay. So with EVA over here, see what we can find out. There's a flight data recorder. Oh, there's some people. Okay, so we can do the hold down the F and search. Searching. Hey, buddy. Who are you? Search isn't finding anything. There's another dude over here. We're searching him. Nothing came up for him. You gotta be careful when you EVA this. These things can kill you. I'm searching him. Nothing. There's another dude. Search him. Searching him. Nothing. There's a dude. Search him. Okay, so there we go. We located him. That's our payday. And we found our ship marker. And let's get back to our ship. Enter 0G. Just let the animation do its thing. Hands off. Okay. Cut your helmet light off before you sit down in the seat. So once you sit down in the seat, you weren't able to cut it off before. Doors closed. Enter pilot seat. After engines on.
Engines active.
Stay sharp here. We may have bad guys. In fact, before I do anything else, let's get some distance between us and this wreck. If we'd seen a cargo box we liked, we could have brought a cargo box back into the ship with us. And then, had a cargo to sell. Sometimes cut off the lights on our ship. Sometimes your mission will be, what is this? That's Everus Harbor right there. Sometimes, your mission is to get the flight recorder or, to get a box of seeds or something.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Exactly. Let's go visit somewhere on Hurston. Let's go to Barnabas.
Quantum drive activated. Quantum drive deactivated.
I just cut quantum drive back on to get my marker back. Yeah, so now when I do weapons group 1, it shoots the left wing attrition, the nose attrition, and the right wing scattergun. I added clouds to Hurston, so there's a cloud layer, and you often can't see anything until you go through the cloud layer. It's like a 4,000-foot cloud layer, and then you pop through it. It was getting dark on this side of the planet. See what jobs we have. Let's try to do this one, the legal surveillance mission. I haven't done one of these in a long time, so. I'll give this one a try.
Quantum drive
replot our course. Something screwed up here.
Contact.
Okay, what the hell is this? There's a marker right there. We're a little bit far out.
Hostile eliminated.
Where is my next? There's the column right there. I need to find where the next monitor is.
Contact.
There's a monitor right there. No, that's not. That's a bogey. We gotta find all the monitors.
Contact. Contact.
There's the monitor right there.
Hostile eliminated.
Okay. Where are the other markers? Got 2 out of 3. Something over here. What is that? that's not a... That's... It's a prospector.
Contact. Contact.
There's the other PDC monitor right there.
Shields under attack.
We ran into the damn thing. We crashed. Now we're under attack. Focus shields to the rear. Spool up jump drive. Jump over the walker. Get away from that, guys. I failed that mission because I didn't find the second. I didn't find the second PDC in time. It wasn't good at all. I failed. That was a fail. That was a fail. Need to be quicker at finding the monsters, but still I got 2 out of 3 of them. I think maybe another, and I was flying at it as fast as I could because I was running out of time. So I think next time I'll do a better job of that. That's what I think. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly back to the space station. I'm going to repair and I'm going to store the ship, and we'll call it for now. Where's the space station supposed to be at? Everus Harbor. That's where I want to go. There we go. Everus Harbor. But yeah, I could have sworn, I think everybody expected there would be a patch this morning, and there wasn't. So, we shall see. Hello, good morning. Thank you for the raid. Yeah, I can see chat. I just don't, normally I don't have anybody watching Anton Paladin, so I normally don't look over at chat all the time. Thanks for coming in. And it's terrible timing because I'm fixing to end my stream too. My name's Ed Wired. I normally stream here in the morning East Coast time for about an hour and a half, and I'm right at the 1 hour mark. Waiting for the patch, so instead of cargo running or mining, I switched off onto like bounty hunting and stuff. Although I had kind of taken all my clothes off waiting for the patch, so I wouldn't lose stuff. So this morning we started out on stream, walking around the space station for a while, just in our underwear, trying to talk to people. There was a whole bunch of people. Looks like they were getting ready to go out on a multi-crew thing, but nobody. They might have all had VoIP turned down. Nobody reacted or talked back to me. But yeah, that's what's going on. Right now, I kind of have moved everything to Everus Harbor, and just doing things from there. I think this ship is probably pretty torn up.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Because I ran into one of the comm arrays I was trying to destroy. But I did, like I said, I got all the weapons bound onto Group 1, which is kind of cool. The nose cannon goes out like to 5,000 meters. The attrition that's in the it's the attrition I put in the nose. The attrition on the wing, is like good for like out to 2 or whatever. And then I put a scatter gun in the other wing. So that's kind of like just keep pulling the trigger and you got something at different ranges. And that seemed to be working okay. But like I said, we were running out of time to get the third of 3 monitors that needed to be destroyed. And I saw it on the radar and I started flying at it full speed, which, Spaceflight 101, don't fly directly at something. And sure enough, I ran smack into it right as the time expired, so I damaged the ship pretty good. But we'll give it another try. Let's see how busted up this ship is. Yeah, see, that's an expensive repair. Although maybe, well, it definitely wasn't flying right. But yeah.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Engines inactive.
But again, I appreciate the raid. I appreciate you guys joining me. This is a 325. It's pretty nice. I've got a 315 that I customized out on the inside, but not bad. I've in this time before a patch, I try to do different things, right? Because I'm not in my normal, make credits type of thing. So I fly different ships, try different loadouts, that type of stuff. And the 325s are pretty nice. I did discover something last night. I was playing off stream. There's that attrition there on the front. I discovered, I think that's maybe the scatter gun on that wing, and there's an attrition on the other. I discovered I could spawn a Origin 100 series. Yeah, and there's the attrition on this other wing. I discovered I could spawn an Origin 100 from a vehicle landing pad, from a landing pad down on Hurston. And I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. I knew you could spawn like the snubs, but I didn't realize there was a ship with a quantum drive that you could spawn from those pads. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way or not, but thanks for following, C. Lance and Noma Lear. Thank you for following, and Antonio Paladin. Thanks for following and for rating. I appreciate all of that. Yeah, I'm a small streamer, and pretty much this is the only game I'm playing right now. And somewhere between 7 and 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning is when I usually try to jump on, get about an hour and a half of gameplay in prior to starting my work at home day. I do have an organization My organization is the Pareto Partnership. You can find it in the orgs, Pareto. And it's just kind of going to be a casual, role-playing oriented, people that play at the same time that want to work together cooperatively to earn credits type of thing if you're interested in putting in an application. I've got a friend of mine who's waiting for a new system to arrive, and I expect to start playing with him when his schedule allows for it. So if you don't have Star Citizen already, in the description for my VODs and for my other stuff, I've got like everybody else, I've got a referral code. If you haven't got a game package and you've looked at this and you understand that it's an alpha and that it's full of bugs and things like wipes happen, and it works, but it's not a released game. If you still want to spend some money on it and you haven't already bought a game package, using mine or another player's referral code will get you 5,000 additional credits for free in game, and it'll also, if somebody's code gets used often enough, it'll also get nice things for them. So never buy this game without knowing that it's an alpha, and that it's not perfect. But then if you decide you go ahead and you want to back the game, always use someone's referral code. Can't play right now due to your CPU. Yeah, I had I put that stuff into the chat. I had an older computer, i7, and the SSD made the biggest difference. You got to play this game off of an SSD. And then I had a GTX 760, and it was like meh. And so I got a 1060 NVIDIA 1060 GTX, and that was okay. It played okay, but that system was old, and I wanted to get a new system. So now I got a new system. I think the specs are either down in the description, or if you look at the Amazon Blacksmith, you could see. And it's like an i9, and I got a 2080 Ti, and I think the performance is as good as it's going to get on the servers the way they are right now. But you backed in 2012. All right, so you're an old timer compared to me. I think I saw Lyric play Star Citizen sometime after 3.0, and then it was like another 6 months until the next, or maybe a year until the next patch release came out. And then I saw him, and I saw Medi, and I saw Timac play, and I think that was like maybe when Lorville had opened up, and I was like, oh man, this is a game for me. I gotta get this game, and I've been playing pretty regular now. Your CPU lacks the AVX instructions. That's right. They made some changes in the code. What they said is they were having to support that, and it made it simpler to move to code that didn't support CPUs without that. So, well, I'll tell you what, maybe you should buy a share of GameStop, or the next stonk that is supposed to be short seller squeezed is silver. Maybe the silver ETF SLV. SIL is another one, but SLV is the ticker for the silver ETF. Supposedly it was going up over the weekend. I haven't checked the chart this morning. Let me tab out here and go and put in to Google $SLV, and previous close was $24.99, and pre-market it's telling me it's $27.32, which is $2.33 more, or a 9.3%
0.36% increase over the Friday close. So we'll have to keep an eye on that this morning. But yeah, you might be able to make your money for a new system in the stock market. But again, it takes money to make money. You missed out on GameStop. Yeah. So what they're talking about is they're talking about going through a whole list of stocks that are the big things have shorted. So even if you even if you put $100 in, there's a chance you could see that multiply 10 times. You could lose it too. I mean, it could go down, but timing is everything. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up for today, but I'll be back on tomorrow. And again, if you see me online, Ed Wired, and you want to do some multi-crew gameplay or whatever, send me a friend request, send me a party invite, that type of stuff, and I'll be more than glad to jump in and be a turret gunner or fly escort or whatever you like. Or if you just want to watch, look for me again. Look for me again about this time tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Let's see if I can't do a raid for the first time ever to another streamer that's doing Star Citizen. I've never done a raid before. Let me, it says pick a live channel to raid. Let's type in, well, here's, let's look for somebody that maybe could use a couple viewers. Here's somebody I see on often, Ron USMC. Let's go over there and do a nice little raid for him. Thanks everybody. See you later.